This video will introduce you to cases and case classifications within NVivo. Cases are an incredibly important feature within NVivo and are useful for the vast majority of researchers. Cases can be seen as your unit of measurement. This could be people, locations, or organisations or other structural units. While this varies from research to research, I'm going to use the example of people in this particular project. It's best to think of cases in context, so to do so I'm going to open up an interview and explain why it's useful. Here we can see we have an interview between Barbara and Henry. Henry is the interviewer and Barbara is the interviewee. Henry asks questions and Barbara responds. For humans, it's very easy for us to look at this and see who said what. However, NVivo just sees a document with a load of text in. It can't tell the difference right now between what Henry said and what Barbara said. This is really important when it comes to a lot of research, particularly if you want to query the document. For example, if I ask NVivo what the most frequently used words are in this particular file, it will mix in both what the researcher has said and what the participant or interviewee has said. Cases allow me to split this up. To start off with, I'm going to give you an example of how to set this up manually. I'm going to head to the Cases folder and right click here to create a new case. In this case, I'm going to name it Barbara and click OK. The next step is to take the text associated with Barbara and apply it to this case. There's several ways I can do this, for example, highlighting the words that Barbara have said, right-clicking, choosing to code this, choosing Cases, and then Barbara, and clicking OK. Once I've done this, you'll notice that I can code to recent nodes and choose Barbara. And alternatively, I can highlight, drag and drop. Don't worry, you don't need to do this manually yourself, and the next video will discuss how you can automate this process using autocode by speaker name. I've just done this to show you what the case is achieving. If I double click on Barbara, you can see when I have the case version of the interview, it just gives me the text associated with this particular participant. This is in contrary to the interviewer, which represents the dialogue between both of them. Now, when I'm coding and when I'm trying to understand my data, I need to use the interview. After all, I need to see the questions that Henry has asked to understand Barbara's responses. However, when I am trying to query my data, I can use the case to be able to look into this in more detail. It's also really important to note that the case has not just copied the text out of this interview and created a second source. If I return to the interview and use the coding stripes, in this case I'm just going to put it on for all coding, you will see all it has done is overlaid this information onto the existing interview. This is really important because with NVivo being a program, we don't want to duplicate data and further complicate our projects. To get the most out of cases, we can also add additional information to them. This is very similar to the file classification seen in the previous video. In the same way that we did with files, we can create case classifications. In this case, I'm going to create one called person. Once again, this is the overarching category that applies to all of the people. As before, I can right click and choose to add new attributes. In this case, I'm going to bring in gender and specify the values male, female and other, and click OK. Now that this is in place, I can go back to my case, right click and specify that Barbara is a person. I can then choose to go into case properties and I can associate this data. For example, Barbara, her gender is female, and click OK. Cases are by no means trivial. You can see I've switched back to the sample project that comes with NVivo. Just as we could with files, I can also open up the case classification sheet, and you'll see there are several different cases stored within this project. If I look at person, you'll see the whole range of rich data stored about not only the interview participants, but also those who have participated in the survey. I can later use this data to my advantage. When querying my data, I could ask NVivo what the most common themes are for people who are from the Davis County, or I could see what the most frequently used words are from those who live in Cedar Island. I could, for example, run a couple of queries to see if there are any differences between male and female opinions, or any differences based on how many generations down east somebody is. While these might not be of interest to your project, you need to reflect very carefully about what attributes and what cases will be useful. Remember, without cases, NVivo cannot necessarily tell the difference between different parts of a document, for example, what an interviewer and a participant said. Cases are incredibly useful and are actually required for a lot of the features later in this program. If you are working with interviews, focus groups or surveys, I'd suggest they're essential.